derived verbs. We call it fi'lu thulathi, mazid fihi. From 3-letter verbs, other verbs are derived. So these are the derived form of 3-letter verbs. If we study this little bit, not too much, because we cannot go in too much detail, then it will become very dry for you. Little bit. And it will strengthen us in our verbs, conjugation of the verbs. So we start today, brothers and sisters. I will be doing something like this today. These are supposed to be equal, but now I'm not an artist, brother. So it's called Form 2. Form 2. Also, we call it Bab Taf'ilun. This is something I'll be explaining you, brothers and sisters. Okay, Bab Taf'ilun. Okay, and you have to remember one thing, brother. Sama'iyun and Qiyasiyun. You will remember these two terms, brothers and sisters. Now, fa'ala, which is the root of the verb. It is a pattern which the scholars have given to the root of any verb. It is divided into 3 letters: fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. We say first radical, second radical, and third radical. The city authority has given permission to fa'ala to build a house with 3 rooms only. Every radical occupies 1 room. Okay? So they have 3 rooms which the city has permitted to build. We got to get city permit before we build the house. Now, in Arabic language, which is the most beautiful thing, brothers and sisters, that when you want a different shade of meaning, you go to the root and add something. Instead of creating an altogether new verb, you create from the root. This is an amazing thing about Arabic language, brother. I know a little bit of Urdu and Gujarati and Kutchi, and we know English. These things are not there in those languages, But in Arabic, it is amazing. Normally, fa'ala, we call it form 1. Form fa'ala, we say form 1. Or you can say base form. Now, they decide to extend the house. But the city cannot give permission. The city has given permission for only 3 rooms. No, they want to extend it. So city says, okay, make a small room. Okay, no more. Okay, so then we make a small room now. Okay, we make a small room. And we give to Ain Kalima. Okay, so what is now happened? What is the verb now? Fa'ala. Fa'ala. So it became like this, brother and sister. Fa, a, la. Fa, small room for ain, which became fa'ala. The study of fa'ala comes in lesson 16. In that lesson, we go in detail. But right now, we'll just explore it from the surface. Fa'ala. So whenever you'll see a shadda on ain kalima, remember ain kalima, the possibility will exist that it is from form 2. We call it form 2. Okay, brothers and sisters? Also, it's called Verb Tafa'il. Now this is, you will find it in the books written in Indian, Pakistan subcontinent. Especially the grammar, Arabic grammar books written in Urdu, you will find this terminology. When I was studying in Lahore, I came across this. First, it said, I know form 2. Why should I remember Bab Tafa'il? I know form 2. But then later on I realized, in order to understand things in a nice way, it's also important that we should call it Bab Tafa'il. So I will be asking you and telling you form 2 as well as Bab Tafa'il. Because that Tafa'il thing will make things very clear, inshallah, and will make you very strong. Okay. What is Tafa'il, brother? Tafa'il is the pattern of the masdar that you derived from form 2. It is the pattern of the masdar. And I thought, this is nice. Okay. So all the forms that will be doing it, we will be calling it form 2, form 3, form 4. But at the same time, I would urge you to memorize the pattern of the different forms. Now, why so important about this pattern, brother? Okay. Fi'l thulathi mujarrad, the pure 3-letter verbs, brother. Okay, which we call it base form or first form, brother. How do we make masdar? Are there any rules, regulations? No. There are about 40 patterns of masdar from fi'l thulathi mujarrad. This is too much. I want to go home now. I can't study 40 patterns. But then, you do get gabrified. That is too much. How we are going to memorize it and remember it. But Dr. Abdurrahim always says, do not sit down and memorize it. As they come in front of you, you remember it. Okay? For example, brother, sajada yasjudu sujud. So it is fu'ul. Okay, and that's one pattern. And then nasara yansuru nasrun. Fa'alun. See? Dhahaba yadhabu zahabun. Zahabun. Fa'alun. Like that. Are you with me, brother? So these are the patterns. They are called sama'i. What are they called? Sama'i. As people heard other groups speaking these different forms of pattern, and they incorporated in their vocabulary and language. Now I am in my thoughts, I always say, okay, Arabia, at the time of Prophet ﷺ or before, it was all small tribes staying in certain areas, There was no form of government as we know it, Okay, the city of Makkah and Yathrib, Medina, okay, they were more organized, but otherwise people were in small groups, scattered all over the desert. Wherever there was a water and pasture, they would settle down. And when the water finished, they would move and find different areas where they can have facilities for themselves and for their animals, brothers and sisters. So they were scattered, and they had different masters they created without any rules and regulation. So this is called samai, as they heard it. That's why, brothers and sisters, fi'l thulathi mujarrad is very difficult. And truly speaking, it is difficult, complex, and you have already mastered it. You have mastered the most difficult part of the verb, and the rest of it is all easy. You know why? In fi'l thulathi we had 6 forms. How many forms in form 2? Just 1. Okay? And everything is fixed. The masdar from form 2 is called qiyasiyun. Means it has a fixed pattern, brother. You don't have to worry. And what is that pattern? Taf'ilun. And it is so beautiful and easy, and most of you already know it. When you will see it being muster being made, it is going to surprise you, brother. So we will inshallah try to remember Bab Taf'il. And remember with the Sama'i and Qiyasi. Qiyasi means it has got a measured pattern. Sama'i, as people heard it from each other and they started using it. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, fa'ala. How many letters now in the verb? 4. So the alamatu mudariya, which was normally fatah, will get dhamma. Another thing to remember. Okay. So fa'ala. Okay. I give here now a pattern, brothers and sisters. Allama. What is the root? It is coming from alima. Allama. Now we make it into mudariya. First it will be you, and then again a, and then the ain kalima gets a kasra. Are you with me? Allama yu'allimu. Are you with me? Alima is to know, allama is to teach. Okay. Brothers and sisters, now we come to Amar. How do I make Amar? What is our normal procedure? One chop. Do I need Hamza? No, I can pronounce. And so, what will be the Amar, brother? Allim. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Now we make ism fa'il. How do I make ism fa'il? Just remove that you and put mu. Mu'allim. So it's very easy. Whenever you see a noun with a mu, you will immediately try to figure out. And it will be possible for you to figure out how it came into, existence. So here it is, mu, al, li, mu. Now by changing this kasra into fatha, I get ism maf'ul. Ism maf'ul, brother. It will become mu'allamun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, you can also make from this ismu makan and ismu zaman, which is on the pattern of ismu maf'ul. Inshallah, we'll be practicing it. So I'm not going in too much detail, brothers and sisters, but we'll be practicing it. Okay? Now, let us do one more. Kabbala, which is coming from, the root is qaf, ba and lam. But the verb that we use in fi'l thulasi is qabila, to accept. Kabbala, to kiss. Okay? And then, brother, what will be here? You kabbilu. And what will be the amar? And what will be here? The person who kisses. The person who receives the kiss will be called See how the kasra and fatha changed it. Huh? Okay. Brother, I forgot to tell you about the mastar. I should have done it right away, but doesn't matter. What is the mastar of allama? It's going to... Where are we? Ta'lim al-Islam. Huh? Teaching of Islam. So brother, remember the pattern of the mastar, brothers and sisters? Tafa'ilun. What is extra in the root? Ta and ya. Ta with a fatha and ya with a sukun. Ya with a sukun. So it will be, you take the root and it will become ta'limun. Now remember, in the grammar books, they always make the mastar and make it mansoob. So you will find it is ta'liman. But for us, ta'limun is also good enough. Okay? And what will be the mastar of? Takbilun. Kissing. Takbilun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. I write a couple of more words, brother. Sabbaha. It comes from sabaha. What will be the mudariya, brother? Yusabbihu. You sabbihu. What will be the amar? Sabbih. It comes in the Quran all the time. Sabbih. And then musabbi hun. Musabbihun. Now we have to understand that we are following certain rules in conjugation. Sometimes the verb may not be used in that way. But for doing something methodologically and systematically, we can conjugate. Fine. And then musabbah. Okay, what about the... I knew tasbih from my childhood, tasbih. Why do you use tasbih? To glorify Allah. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Okay. And talking about Subhanallah, now we will learn Subhanallah in this, inshallah. So it is, brothers and sisters, tasbih, hun or tasbih. Are you with me, brother? One more. Ballagha. Ballagha. Mudariya. Yuballighu. You ballighu. Amar. Balligh. See, it is so easy. Very easy, brother. Balligh. And what will be here? Muballigh. And then here it will be Muballigh. Did you say Tabligh Jamaat? And then, brother, sallama. Yusallimu. Yusallimu. And then sallim. Sallim. Then, brother, musallimun. Musallimun. And then it can be musallamun. Maybe it is not used, brother. Musallamun. As I said, some of them may not be used, brother. But we can form according to the method. And then what will come here, brother? Taslim. See, we know taslim, we heard it. Every day we say, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi sallimu tasliman. Okay, brothers and sisters, I'll write down here. Taslimun. You got the idea, brother? Okay. Let us take the sheet. Now let us start from the beginning, brother. Allama, allama, allamu, allamat, allamata, allamna, allamta, allamtuma, allamtum, allamti, allamtuma, allamtunna, allamtu, allamna. Now this we can understand and do it very easily. Mudariya, brother. Yu'allimu, yu'allimani, yu'allimuna, tu'allimu, tu'allimani, yu'allimna, yu'allimna. Are you with me, brother? I request you to say it with me, all of you. It will make you strong, okay? And it will make you think. Hunna yu'allimna, hunna yu'allimna. And then, brother, anta tu'allimu, tu'allimani, tu'allimuna, tu'allimina, tu'allimani, tu'allimna, tu'allimu, nu'allimu. And brother, about the amr, allim, allima, allimu, allimi, allima, allimna. Now brother, you have to practice. You make practice, especially if the verb is naqis or has a different ajwaf. That if you make practice, you will become very strong. Okay? And then from here, we get muallim, ism fa'il. And what is our masdar? Ta'aleem. On the pattern of taf'ilun. So we have to register this pattern in our mind. If you register this and call this bab taf'il, brother, you will never forget. And every time you come across this kind of a pattern in the Quran, you know it is the masdar from bab taf'il, form 2. You will be able to know it. Okay, brother? Okay. Sawwara. Sawwara. All the meanings are given there. Yusawwiru. To photograph. Okay. Paint a picture or something. Okay. Brother and sister. Sawwara. Sawwara. Sawwaru, Sawwarat, Sawwarata, Sawwarna. Sawwarna. Very good. Sawwarta, then it's easy, brother, inshallah. Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. Okay. Yusawwiru. Yusawwirani, yusawwiruna, tusawwiru, tusawwirani, yusawwirna. Yusawwirna. Anta, tusawwiru, tusawwirani, tusawwiruna, tusawwirina, tusawwirani, tusawwirna, usawwiru, nusawwiru. Got the idea? And then Amar, brother? Sawwir. Sawwir. And we know it. Okay, brother, ism fa'il. Have you heard this musawwir somewhere? Huwa al-khaliqul bari'ul musawwir. Brother, now, as soon as you hear, brother, khaliq, I know khalaqa yakhluqu wa huwa khaliq. And then, brother, khaliq and then makhluq, ism maf'ul. And then we have bari'u, it is also has the same bara'a, from that bari'u. And then now here, musawwiru. Mu. And now, what is it? Musawwiru or musawwaru? If it is musawwiru, it is ism fa'il. If it is musawwaru, it is ism maf'ul. Fine. And brother, make, what did I say? Did you say tasveer? Tasveer banata hu. Now brother, all these are Arabic, brother. Are you with me, brother and sister? So, here we know these words, but we never knew what they were. How they were made. Now, today, you can know exactly how it was made. That it is, the root is savara. Are you with me? The root is savara. And when you say tasveer, tafa'il, it is the masdar from savara. Immediately, your computer will start calculating. Are you with me? So tasveer here is the masdar from savara. So anytime you will see anything coming on this pattern, it will be like this, So, alhamdulillah, you are going to love this, brother. Okay. Next one is, brother, waddaha. To clarify something. Okay. Waddaha, waddaha, waddahu, waddahat, waddahata, wadahna, wadahta, wadahtuma. Right. Wadahtu, I clarified. Wadahna, we clarified. Fine. And mudariya, brother? Yuwaddihu, yuwaddihani, yuwaddihuna, tuwaddihu, tuwaddihani, yuwaddihna. Yuwaddihna. And inshallah you'll be able to do it. Amar? Waddih. See, easy. Waddih. You don't have to think, shall I put a Hamza, bring Hamza, or then give a kasra to Hamza or dhamma to Hamza. No. It's very simple. And ism fa'il? Muwaddih. Ism maf'ul, thing which has been clarified. Muwaddah. See? Okay, and then masdar, tahdi. Alhamdulillah, brother. What can be more beautiful than this? It's so easy, so scientific, so logical. Like mathematics. Fine. Ballaga, ballaga, ballagu, ballagat, ballagata, ballagna, and then we follow. Yuballigu, yuballigani, yuballiguna, tuballigu, tuballigani, yuballigna. Amar, ballig. Also comes in the Quran. And then, brother and sister, ism fa'il, muballig. Ism maf'ul, muballag. Now remember, ismu makan and ismu zaman is made on the pattern of ism maf'ul. Inshallah, we'll come to that very soon. Masdar, Tabaligh. Bab tafa'il. Tabaligh. Okay, brother. Sabbaha. Okay. Yusabbihu. Yusabbihani. Yusabbihuna. Tusabbihu. Tusabbihani. Yusabbihna. Yusabbihna. Anta. Tusabbihu. Tusabbihani. Tusabbihuna. Tusabbihina. Tusabbihani. Tusabbihna. Usabbihu. Nusabbihu. These will all come in the Quran, brother. Amar. Sabbih. Sabbiha. Sabbihu. It comes in the Quran. Sabbihi. Sabbiha. Sabbihna. Okay? And then Musabbihu. Musabbahu. And then Tasbih. Brothers and sisters. It's all in the Quran. See, Surah Al-A'la. How does it start? Sabbih. Isma. Rabbikal A'la. What is this, brother? Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam got this revelation. So it was to him that the Amr came. Glorify your Lord, the High. Are you with me? Now today when you read the Quran, brother, the revelation is coming to you. Allah is now revealing the verses to you. So who gets the revelation? The one who reads. Sabbih. It is to me that Allah is asking me. That is the wonder of Quran, brother. That the Quran is always fresh. It's perpetual. Doesn't get old. And it will remain fresh and everlasting till the end of time, brothers and sisters. I would recommend you to read a book called Way to Quran by Khurram Murad. It's only for $2. Brother, if you read this book, sisters, you will love it, brother. And this is where he says that, Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam received the revelation and he passed on to us. Okay. But when you read the Quran, now the revelation is coming to you from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now you are receiving the revelation from Allah. That is the feeling we will feel in our heart. Because Allah is speaking to us always in second person. Now instead of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you are reading it and you are receiving the revelation. Those are the feelings we must create in our heart when we read Quran. That Allah is talking to us now. So, if you get a chance, do read this book, brothers and sisters. Haddasa, yuhaddithu. Haddasa, haddasa, haddathu, haddasat, haddasata, haddasna. Fine. Yuhaddisu, and we can do it, brothers and sisters. And Amar, haddis. Does it come in the Quran? Yes. Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa wa wajadaka dalan fahada wa wajadaka ailan fa'agna fa amma al-yatima fala taqhar wa amma as-sa'ila fala tanhar. Now Allah is talking to you, brother. He's addressing you. It is in second person, brother. And then Allah says, Amma bi ni'mati rabbika fa haddis. See, here it is. And when you will read this, you will understand Quran in its original matan. No translation. I know what the word means, and I know it in Arabic. And I know how these verbs were created. They were formed. So, your understanding will be directly straight from the Quran. Straight from the Quran. And it will make you test the beauty and eloquence of the Quran, which is a miracle in itself. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now I go to Nazzala. Are you with me, brother? Nazzala. Nazzala. Nazzalu. Nazzalat. Nazallata. Nazalna. Nazalta. Nazaltuma. Nazaltum. Nazalti. Nazaltuma. Nazaltunna. Nazaltu, nazalna. MashaAllah. Yunazzilu. It comes all the time. Yunazzilu, yunazzilani, yunazziluna, tunazzilu, tunazzilani, yunazzilna. Then anta tunazzilu, tunazzilani, tunazziluna, tunazzilina, tunazzilani, tunazzilna, unazzilu, nunazzilu. What is the amr? Nazzil. And what is the ism file? Munazzil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what is thing which was brought down? Munazzal. Oh brother, tell me the master. What did you say? Now once you know Tanzil, Sister Mehnaz, you don't have to translate. Because you know exactly what Tanzil means, where it came from. So our understanding will be direct from the Quran. Tanzil. And you know it is a master. Tafa'il. And what is the verb? It is nazzala. And what is the root? Nazala. It is the root, nazala, yanzilu, then from nazzala, inshallah. Now you will be looking to the wonders of the Arabic language. In this thing that we are doing, you will see the wonders of Arabic, brother. Azana. He called the prayer. Azana. Yu'azzinu. Azzin. If you say azin to somebody, means make a call for the prayer. Give a azan. And make it ism file. He's a muazzin. But today you know, mu'azin. Okay, it is ism file. It's coming from azana. Everything you will know, brother. You will know everything. Fine, brothers and sisters. I did this too, and I left, brother, the two to do it again. Now comes Naqis. Now if you are strong in Naqis, then this is halwa puri. If you are not strong in Naqis, then these are hard chickpeas. And you have to chew longer, brother. Okay? Are you with me, brother? This is very beautiful. Maybe I should rub a couple of these things, brother. Brother? Samma. What will be the mudariya? You sammi. You sammi. Amar. That's all. And then ism fa'il. Ism maf'ul. This is how will you write down. And then now here there is a slight change. The wazn was tafa'ilun. But if the verb is naqis, or if the verb ends with hamza, then the pattern changes to Are you with me, brother? This is the pattern for naqis or the verb ending in hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now remember one thing. All these things we are going to study in detail in lesson number 16. I'm only helping you to know it on the surface. I'm taking you on a little tour of these verbs. And then next one I will write down, brother. Salla. Mudariya, brother. Yusalli. And then salli. How many times you say? Do you never know? You never knew. You never knew what it was. Okay? And then what will be here? Musallin. Musallin. Okay? And then what will be here? Musallan, like that. And what will be the masdar, brother? Tasliyatun. Huh? On the pattern of tafa'ilatun. Huh? Okay, brother. Now. No. Tafa'ilatun. No selling. Tafa'ilatun. It is part of the root. It is part of the root. See? Do you see ya here? What is the root? Huh? Okay. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? So this is a slight change. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now let us use our knowledge of nakis here and see, can we do it? Brother, when you see nakis verbs in these derived forms, I request you to conjugate. You conjugate and you will become very strong, brother. And day by day you will become stronger and your knowledge will increase, brother. And when you will read the Quran, all these things will come in front of you. Okay, brothers and sisters? Samma. Let us conjugate. Samma. Sammaya. And then Sammau. See, this is, you have got to use your knowledge. Okay. Masha, Mashaya, Mashaur. Mashaur. Jara, Jaraya, Jarau. Rama, Ramaya, Ramau. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Samma, Sammaya, Sammau, Sammat, Sammata, Sammaina. Then when you come to mutaharik pronoun, the root opens, and the ya became visible. Sammaina, Sammaita, Sammaituma. And then you can carry on. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now let us do the mudariya. See, nakas undergo many changes and we got to be strong to figure out. Okay? Yusammi. Yusammi. How will I define yusammi? Fi'lun mudariun marfun bi dammatil muqaddara. Okay. And then yusammi, yusammiyani, yusammuna. Are you with me? Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna. Yashtari, yashtariyani, yashtaruna. Okay, are you with me? Remember nakis, brother. And then, brothers and sisters, we say yusammi, yusammiyani, yusammuna. And then tusammi, tusammiyani, yusammina. All you did was put a noon. The food was ready for you. You just put the noon and you pronounce. Because mutaharik pronoun came and the lam kalima got a sukun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So yusammina. Anta, tusammi, tusammiyani, tusammuna, tusammina. Ready? Then tusammiyani and tusammina. And then usammi, nusammi. Got the idea? Amar. How do we make Amar, Brother Hassan? Now here, chop, chop. Okay, one chop here, one chop here. What is left now? Sammi. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. See, brother, you will become expert now in all these things, inshallah. And then, sammi. Then you will say, sammiya. And what will be antum? Sammu. Only sammu. You will say sammu because it is sammuna. Yusammuna. You just say sammu. Fine, brother. And then musammin. Why musammin, brother? Remember I told you, I'll repeat just briefly, brother. This is where I indicated to you that how do you make ism file from nakis verb, brothers and sisters? Masha yamshi mashin. Kada yakdi kadin. Actually it is mashiyun. Kadiyun. Okay, look at this, brother. Because this is what we are going to do in detail in the first lesson of book 3. And truly speaking, brother, even when I saw the book 3 for the first time, I was totally gamrified. I said, Ya Allah, how are we going to study this? Each page has so many different things. But when you study slowly, brothers and sisters, what happens? You fall in love with book 3. Because it is so beautiful. And this is where most of the students get gabrified. Ism mankus. What is it? Mankus, remember? Nakasa, nakis, mankus. Ism maful, something that has been made weak, fine. So, brother, here I start with ma, shi, yun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ma, shi, yun. Okay? Now, it is mashaya. From there, you made it on the pattern of fa'ilun. But here, because there is a ya, and before there is a kasra, okay? So, this ya is stopped. And because there was a tanween here, you give it an extra tanween here. Compensate it. For chopping this, give something to poor, ayn kalima. You took out the lam kalima. So it became ma-shin. Ma-shin. See, now it has got tanween kasra. But tell me, is it marfu or mansub? Or it is marfu. It is marfu. And now this is what we are going to study in detail later on. It is marfu. Okay. How do I say? How do I say? Say it in English. It is marfu. And what is the sign of its marfu? There is an estimated dhamma. Where is that estimated dhamma? On the ya that was dropped. No, you will say ya. No, here in this particular case, you will say ya. Brother? No, ya. I will tell you now. This is in English. It is marfu. It is marfu by a dhamma, muqaddara, estimated dhamma, on the ya which has been dropped. Now say it in Arabic, brother. Fa'ilun, or you can say mubtada, what? Ismun you can say. Ismun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi adammatul muqaddara alal ya'i mazufati. What will you say? Ala ya'il mazufati. You will get used to it. I am only telling you a little bit, brothers and sisters. You will get used to it. Are you with me? Alal ya'i mazufati. If I say that, did you understand? On the ya, which is dropped. Alal ya'i mazufati. Why ya'i? Because ya is a muannas. All the letters of alphabet are muannas. Fine. And if it is fi or min there, then you will repeat the same thing, but you will say ism is majroor. Now when it is mansub, brothers and sisters, then the ya comes out and it will become ma, shi, yan. No longer muqaddara. Only in the marfu form and in majroor form it is muqaddara. Brothers and sisters, just a little explanation, because we are going to do it in the book 3, lesson number 1. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, same way, brothers and sisters, what is the ism file from samma musammiyun? What is it? What is it, brother? Musammi yun. Brother Hassan, we remove this and then give a extra kasar. Musammin. Musammin. Okay? And then here we say musamman. Are you with me, brother and sister? Musamman. Okay. Not going too much in detail, but it is like that. Okay. Fine. So if I make this mashin definite, how will I write down? Al-ma-shi. Now I will bring the ya out. Okay? Are you with me? Now how do I define this? Ismu marfun wa alamatu rafa'i. Where is the alamat of rafa? Muqaddara, where? On ya. Wa alamatu rafahi ad-dammatul muqaddara alal ya. Alal ya. Okay, are you with me? In this case, Brother Hassan, the ya is there. It is actually al-mashi-yu. But you will say al-mashi. Why are you doing these things here? Because these are derived from naqis verb. When the lam kalima is naqis, we have to do all these things, you know. So it requires extra understanding of verbs. And brothers and sisters, that is the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's books. Now if you reflect on it, brother, how we started book 2, how we learned the verbs, slowly, he made us strong. And then when we came to lesson 29, bang, the naqis came. But we were ready for it. With just little understanding, we mastered it. Inshallah, you will master this. If you are strong in lesson 29 in book 2, lesson 28 in book 2, khalas, you will have no problems, inshallah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, we come to Salah. We come to Salah. Are you with me? Salah. Sallaya. Brother, Salah. You got to see, when you see the fatah, don't make any changes. Salam. You only drop the lam kalima because it is weak. Salla, sallaya, sallau, sallat, sallata, sallaina, sallaita. See? Al-salaita, al-salaiti means did you pray? Al-salaita, salat al-zuhr. Al-salaiti, salat al-zuhr or salat al-maghrib, salat al-mafulun bihi. Salat al. Fine, brother and sister. Now we come to mudariya. Are you with me? Yusalli. Yusalliyani. Now you can say yusalluna. Easy, brother. Now you see it will become your second nature. You will have no difficulty, brother. And whenever you read Quran, you will see all these things coming to you. And you will understand. Brother? Yusalluna. Tusalli. Tusalliyani. Yusallina. Anta. Tusalli. Tusalliyani. Tusalluna. Tusallina. Tusalliyani. Tusallina. Usalli. I pray. Nusalli. We are praying. Are you with me, man, sister? Amar. Salli. And then Salliya. And then Sallu, because you Salluna. Okay, brothers and sisters? Let me write down. Let me write down. You Salluna. Are you with me, brother? You Salluna. Brother Hassan? Chop, chop. Okay, what is the verb now? Sallu. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala hazfi. Where is the file? Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna. See? Yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu. Okay. Brother, I forgot here. I made an error here. Huh? Okay. So what is now? Huh? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu. And that is also coming from here. Sallimu tasliman. What is tasliman? Masdar. Now what is this masdar doing here? How I define it in Arabic? Brothers, are you listening? Maf'ulun mutlaq. Are you with me? This is how the maf'ulun mutlaq comes for further emphasis. You cannot translate it. So you bring the masdar of the verb, that is you are using it in the sentence, and make it mansoob for emphasis. Again I tell you, Inna Allah. See, now you can analyze this. You can analyze this. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Brothers and sisters, so now you can take this verse of the Quran and analyze it. And when you say this, no translation. You understand in Arabic and understand it fully, brother. Again I'll repeat. Inna Allah, inna made Allah mansoob. Where is the Allah is the ismu inna? Where is khabar inna? Inna Allah wa malaikatahu ma'tufun ala yusalluna. This is your khabar. Yusalluna ala nabi. And then a new sentence starts. We will analyze it later, inshallah, in detail. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi. Now here the amr comes. And waw is antum. Allah is speaking to you. When you read the Quran, He is speaking to us. Sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Now everybody says taslima. But it is actually tasliman. And what is this tasliman? It is the masdar, bab tafa'il from sallama. So sallimu tasliman. You brought that masdar and made it mansoob. Because all maf'ulun mutlaq are mansoob. And this is done for further emphasis. What is it done for? Further emphasis, brother. You cannot translate this. This is the beauty and the power and the magic of Arabic language. And we have to learn it. And brothers and sisters, I again tell you, we are trying to learn Arabic in order to understand the Quran. We do not have to, become scholars of Arabic to understand Quran. Just the basic things in Arabic language, and which Dr. Abdurrahim has so beautifully put together in these 3 books. If you understand these 3 books, it is good for us to understand Quran. 85%. Now what will happen for the next 15%? There are still rules which are not covered. And then inshallah you will do it on your own. Or when Dr. Abdurrahim comes, he will give us special classes and he will teach us inshallah.